Hello everybody and welcome to the Family Workout with me, Stefan, and joining me today is... We hope you are well and ready to follow along with us at home. Now, if you haven't seen the Family Workout before today, it is a fun, energetic, 20-minute interval workout designed for everyone in the family to take part in. If there are any exercises at all today that you think are a little bit challenging, you can do any exercise that you know instead. You can move your arms around, you can squat on the spot, you can march on the spot, you can take a pause. The idea is to have fun and just get involved and enjoy the workout. So the workout today is going to go like this. We've got 4 minutes for our warm-up, 4 minutes for our cool-down. In the middle is the workout itself. The workout is broken down into 3 rounds. Each round is 3 minutes. 1 minute of work, 30 seconds rest, 1 minute of work, 30 seconds rest, 1 more minute, 30 seconds rest, and then we repeat that 2 more times over for those 3 rounds of work. Now, I'm going to go through the exercises as we get to them in the workout. We're going to start the music. Are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm ready. I hope you're ready at home. We're going to begin the music. There it is. And start the timer. There it is. Okay, so we're going to warm up. First of all, we're just going to simply march on the spot. We're going to bring those knees up, bring the hands up as well. Opposite hand as the knee comes up, working. That's it. Just marching on the spot, nice and slow, nothing too quick, nothing too energetic to start off with. That's it. Moving the arms, getting some big movements through the body to begin the warm up. That's it. Okay, a little bit of balance as well, testing here. Make sure you've got room to move and we're swinging our arms around with some of these movements. That's it, perfect. Okay, from here, standing with the feet apart and the hands on the hips, we're going for hip circles. That's it, moving in big circles. We have about 4 of these on each side. That's 2, keeping my count, that's it. Mobilizing the hips, ankles, knees and the back, going back in the other direction now. Breathing with these movements as well. Nice work, that's it. Plant those feet firm and move the hips all the way around. We've got 1 more. Perfect. From here, we're going to take one arm, we're going to move up, over and around. Same arm again. That's it. So 2 more of these, 4 of these on each side. That's it. You can move the body as well as you go up, reaching around. And now on the other side, up and around. Turning the body. So again, not just the shoulder, the chest, but also the midsection as well. That's it, and up, nice reach toward the ceiling, and around again, 1 more time. Perfect, from here we're going to go with our twist, our rotation, so we're moving our weight from 1 foot to the other foot, turning on toes on the back foot. Now again, hands close in towards you. If you've got room, you can bring those out a little bit further. Getting again the whole body warmed up. We're already 2 minutes into our warm-up. All right, nice big movements, getting the whole body ready for this workout. Okay, we're going to start to work some core and then get the heart rate up a little bit as well. From here, we're just simply going to walk the hands down to the floor and we're going to do 3 walkouts. So hands out, drop the hips just gently and then walk those hands back, okay, and then up nice and tall and then back down again. So this is 2 of our 3, and then dropping the hips just gently, and then coming back up. Keeping those legs straight if you can, as you walk down and out with the hands. Here we go. From this side, we're going to stop at the bottom, drop the hips slightly, come back up. We're going to go into a groiner step, and then we're going to reach one hand, the same side hand as the 4th foot, up to the ceiling, and then back to the floor. And then stepping forward. This one is going to get that stretch through the hips and a stretch through the chest and shoulders as well. All right, we're going to switch again 1 more time with the feet on each side. Up, looking to the ceiling, and then hands coming down to the floor. Switch, and then up, and then looking to the ceiling, coming back down. We're going to walk back once we switch that foot back. Okay, from here, we're going to get the heart rate up, and we're going to move the body to get the breathing and the heart rate up and get warmed up. You can go round the room, you can go on the spot. 10 seconds more just to lift that heart rate. Careful not to crash into anything. Yes, have some water handy for this workout, 30 seconds, and we'll talk about what we're going to do in this first round, okay? Whew. All right, so we have, for our second exercise of each of our minutes, it's going to be the same exercise. So it's going to be a theme going through each round. This first exercise is going to be punches. We're going to go 30 seconds of these punches, and then from here we have got a squat hold for 30 seconds. So we're going for fast pace, and then we're going for that hold, that low position. So punches, plant the feet, and here we go, 30 seconds. That's it. Yes, don't punch each other, but you can have a mock punching fight. All right, feet planted firm to the floor, and you're gonna twist of the body. So you're moving those arms, but also feeling the midsection working. Really rifle those hands out. Whew. Building that pace. All right, so that slightly low position, already feeling the legs working, but now we're gonna switch it up to that squat hold. If you can, thighs level to the floor. Now, of course, you can come up a little bit high if you need to. Feet wider will allow you to get down a little bit lower. 20 seconds to go. Whew. Already feeling those legs working. If you need to come up and rest, that is absolutely fine. You can go fingertips to shoulders or hands out.
This is really hard.
All right, lift your body up a little bit more. Body up a little bit more.
That makes it
5
harder.
seconds, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, 30 seconds recovery. So we've got 2 more lots of those squat holds. Those are going to be finished by the end of this first round. So our second round, we have squat jumps. Okay, so double work for the legs. Squat jumps is going to be this move right here. So light on those toes, coming down to the heels. Get your weight on those heels and then back up. Now you can go real low and real high if you want to put some energy into this one. Remember, we've got the squat holds to come afterwards. So maybe don't toast those legs too much, but here we go. Now you're pushing the hands away, pushing the floor away as you go. And you can go fast with the pace and not as low and not as high. But I'm gonna try and match a little bit of height and a little bit of depth to really work. I might regret this. 10 seconds to go.
Oh gosh, we're doing it.
I thought you were just taking a pause. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, squat hold time. Let's see how we can do. Relaxed. Zen face. Okay. 20 seconds. Now again, if you can, or if you need to, just go ahead and rest those legs by coming up. But if we can, hold that position.
I can't do that one.
That's tough. Just holding that position is really working those legs. We've got 5 seconds more. 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay. 30 seconds rest. Shake those legs out. Well done indeed. So, no legs involved for this first exercise of our third component of this first round. We have plank with shoulder taps. Hands on the floor. Now, if you need to go from the knees, that is fine. And what we're going to do is reach the hands up and tap the opposite shoulder. We've then got 30 seconds, one more time of that plank hold. Here we go. Sorry, of that squat hold. But here we go, plank hold. And you can go fast. Whew. I don't know if that makes the time go any quicker, but you can go faster with that pace. Whew, you're doing well. Nice job, buddy. Up on the toes. This one, more about the core than it is the heart rate. And 5 seconds left. And we're gonna go into our squat holds. Whew. Feeling that core working. One more time with those legs. You can feel it. You can feel it as I sink down into that squat. Body up, or you can lean it forward slightly.
No, I can't do this one.
Set those knees and hips just as wide as is comfortable. 15 seconds, I'm cheating there by moving a little bit. Gonna hold that position. Just another 7 seconds to go. Stick with it. Well done. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. 30 seconds plus an extra 15. So we got a little bit more recovery this time, but well done indeed for that first round. Did you feel those? Absolutely. Okay. So our second round, we've got fast mountain climbers. And then we have got a plank. Let me just double check. No, it is a glute bridge. So fast mountain climbers. Hands are going to go to the floor. Just a normal mountain climber. So the knees traveling beside one another. Almost trying to get your knees to your elbows. Light on those toes. And that's it. Shoulders directly. We're going to use the mats when we go into our glute bridge. But that is going to be pushing those hips up. And that move is the same for each of these. So, mountain climbers, hands on the floor, and you're just moving those knees forwards. Light, as I say, on those toes. Shoulders directly above the hands. And anytime you need to pause, of course you can. But then straight back to it, moving those knees low to the ground. All right, 5 seconds more. And let's go to our mats. Here you go. One each, lying down. And hips up. Don't worry, we've got 3 lots of these to go over this round. Feet flat to the floor, a comfortable distance from the heels to the hips, and you're pushing up, straight up, getting as much of your body off the ground, shoulders on the floor. Whew. And that's 30 seconds of those done. So we'll keep that mat handy as we're going back into those glute bridges a second and a third time. 20 seconds recovery. Breathe, a little sip of water. So from here we have just a standard plank. So that is going to be from the elbows, from the forearms and the wrists, and we're holding that position. So again, a bit more core, slow and controlled with this one. Hold that position.
Yeah.
Now again, if you need to go to the knees, or start even from the knees, that is absolutely fine. And drawing the belly button in towards the body, towards the spine. So keeping your core strong, up on those toes if you're on the feet.
Oh dear.
That's
Oh dear.
Try to keep those elbows fixed on the floor. Alright, how are we doing? That is our 30 seconds. We're going to glute bridges now. So onto your mat. And here we go. Pushing the hips towards the ceiling. We're working a bit of pace with this one. Getting those hamstrings and glutes, the lower body working. Pushing up. A bit of core as well. Again, remember to pull the belly button in towards the spine. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. We've got one more combination. Again, we've got that glute bridge as our second move. And this first one, we're going to go high knee punches. Okay, so if you know the first workout, you'll know this one. Working the upper body, working the legs as well. Fast pace. Throwing those punches just like we did in our first exercise. But we're throwing in that high knee move. It is a tough one to keep going. And then we've got 30 seconds on that glute bridge. 3, 2, 1, here we go. How hard you can go fast with the feet. But if you want that challenge, see if you can lift those knees up. And twist. So it's not just the arms, but you're getting the body twisting too. 10 seconds more. Working everything with this move. 4, 3, 2, 1, and to your mats. Glute bridge, lying down and push using the back of the lower body to drive up. Heels in the floor or pushing into the floor and going just as high as is comfortable. Less than 10 seconds to go. Pushing through the feet as we drive up. And there is our timer, our buzzer. Whew, well done indeed. That is our second round done. We have one more round to go, a little bit longer recovery. 30 seconds plus the extra 15, okay. So we've got fast core twists. That is standing. And clap or clasp your hands together. And you're chopping or twisting across. A fast one, but it's also working the core as well. And then we have fast squats. So don't worry about this buzzer. We've got 15 seconds before we go. Fast squats. So looking to add in some pace. Again, you can go hands on the hips, but it's taking out the impact from those jump moves, those jump squats we did in our first round. So twists, here we go. Get those hands out as far as you can in front of the body. Plant those feet. No movement at the feet. Softening the knees, as you can see, twisting across. Whew. So, like a pillow fight, imagine chopping across, whacking a pillow. We got less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fast squats. So, just as fast as you can, just as low as you can. No jump, but otherwise, very similar to our jump squat. Push the floor away with those hands. Or you can hold the hands out in front. Keep that pace going. Tougher than it looks. 10 seconds, less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 30 seconds recovery.
About 7 minutes left.
Woo. We've got 2 more minutes, 2 more working minutes to go. Okay, so again, those speed squats or fast squats will be our second exercise. But we've got elbow to knee crunches. Okay, that's standing and we're crunching, slide crunching to get the side of the body, those midsection muscles working. We're starting off with that one and then going into those speed squats. So here we go, and as if you are going to crunch or squash a balloon or a ball or a grapefruit between the elbow. Crunch down as well as lifting that knee up. We've got 15 seconds more. That's it. Really squeeze like there's a pillow in this gap and you're going to squash it as much as you can. Working a bit of pace as well. Alright, we've got 2 seconds more and now we're switching in to those squats. Okay? Jump up into these squats. And we've got 20 seconds now. Again, just as low as you can, just as low as is comfortable, and just as fast as you can work through them. For the last 10 seconds, let's build up this pace. Here we go. Working those thighs, working the glutes, getting that heart rate up, building that fitness. And we've got 30 seconds before our final minute.
I'll be back as quick as I can.
I think it might be locked. Here we go.
I just need to get some more water.
20 seconds, and we've got our last move. So, there we go. Our final move is going to be a lying crunch. Okay, so you're lying on the floor to begin, and we are reaching up just as high as you can with those shoulders off the floor. Now, if you need to just lift the shoulders up off the floor, that is fine. But if you can, try and get as much height using the stomach to squeeze as you go. Reaching the fingertips up is a good one to go with. You could reach the hands towards the top of the knees as well. Or of course you can go fingertips to the elbows. Woo! You can hear as I'm talking where the work is being done. And now we've got our speed squats for our last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds of work today. Down to 20 now. Let's drive through and get as many as we can in this last little bit of work. Last 10 seconds. Really push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more for luck. Whew. All right, well done indeed. If you're following with us and you've got through the entire workout, well done indeed. That was a tough one. 20 seconds, and then we're going to get into our cool down. A little bit like our warm up, big movements to begin. Whole body, we're going to bring that heart rate and that breathing down nice and slow. Keep your body moving, shake the arms and legs out in the meantime. Well done for getting through it. We're going to go hands on the hips, we're going to go with the hip circles first. A nice one to start off. A cool down or a warm up this move. Slowing the heart rate back in the other direction now. Slowing the heart rate nice and gradually as we go through these moves. Okay, bit of coordination.
I can't help myself trying to go out.
Feet a bit wider. We're going to take one hand and put it on top of the other, and we're going to bring a big circle overhead. We work that midsection with some of these crunches, standing and lying. So we're going to stretch and mobilize the body. From the front, we go back in the other direction now. Big sweep. That's it, all the way around. Just moving the feet with this one as it's comfortable to do. one more. All right, fantastic work. Feet a bit wider. We're going to turn the feet to one side. We're going to our windmill. This is going to be the rear hand is going up towards the ceiling, and then the other hand is reaching down. If you can get to the floor, then great, but if not, as low as is possible, looking up to the ceiling. We're going to come back up, reach up to stretch down the side of the body, and again coming down, feeling the stretch on the inside of that front leg, and then reaching back up. Bit of balance involved with this one. You can put that arm against the leg and press against the leg for balance. Down as low as you can, looking up, open up across the chest and shoulder as well, and then reaching back up. All right, that's 3. We're going to turn to the other side now. Again, the rear foot and the lead foot. The rear hand goes up, and on the lead side it comes down. And you can feel that stretch in that low position down the side of the body. And reaching back up. Try to really reach as high as you can. On the way down now, getting that inner thigh stretch. Again, push to open up as much as you can to look towards the ceiling. Coming up one more time, we're going to go down to the floor. Hold it for just a moment. And breathing out as we come up. Nice work. From here, we're going to go down with the fingertips to the toes. You're going to tuck those fingertips underneath the toes and then push the legs as straight as possible. Now, sometimes you find the knees might bend backwards slightly. Don't let them go to that point, just get them straight, and you're going to feel the stretch, the backs of the legs. And then from here, if we can, we're going to keep those heels to the floor as we sit down and then lift the chest. And then push back up for a second time to feel that stretch in those hamstrings and in the calves. All right, from here we're going to walk out down to the floor. We're going to drop the hips, just knees on the floor if it's comfortable, just as low as it's comfortable, and then those shoulders are going to come back and looking up. From here, push the hips back, and you're going to sit the hips onto the feet, onto the heels, and walking forwards those fingertips. One hand's going to reach out and then the other across, and you're going to feel that stretch right the way down that side of the body. Keep your breathing going with these. Back into the centre and then back over to the other side to stretch the other side of the body. And back to the middle. From here we're going to go up with those hips into our down dog position, walk the hands back, and just linger one more time in this position, fingertips to the floor, and as you come up nice and slow, bringing the hands up, the shoulders are going to roll around. And that is us finished with the last part of our workout. So well done indeed if you've made it through once again. Give everyone a high five in the room. We will see you again tomorrow for another fantastic workout. No, we won't. We will see you on Monday for another fantastic family workout. In the meantime, have a great weekend and take care. Bye-bye.